There are several different heights of cowboy boots, and each height has its specific purpose. Today, I want to talk about the different heights that you can get of cowboy boots, and I got several different examples here, and I also want to know what your favorites are. So let's get into it.
I'm just here to connect ya, and then I'll be on my way.
Hey everybody, my name is Jeremiah Craig. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button. I've been doing like a little video series, sort of breaking down the differences in different parts of cowboy boots. The last one that I did was about cowboy boot lining, since there's so many different kinds of materials that they put on the inside of cowboy boots. And today, I wanted to talk about the different heights of cowboy boots, so that you guys can either pick out the first pair that's perfect for you, or you know more going into your next pair of cowboy boots. Let's go from the shortest to the tallest and start at like a 5 to 6 inch tall boot down here. For many of you guys out there, the shortest Western boot option is going to be 5 to 6 inches, like a zip boot like this, or a Western style Chelsea boot like we saw recently with the Ariat Booker. This is great for those of you out there who like to wear slimmer jeans, or maybe you're looking to get into cowboy boots or a Western boot style but don't want to buy a bunch of new pants. If you've been wearing skinny jeans or slim jeans or lots of dress pants, sometimes those don't go with the taller types of cowboy boots. So if you're looking to just try something out to see if the style works for you, a zip boot might be the way to go. And that's sort of the advantages that you get from such a short boot, is that they work with several different kinds of slim jeans or dress pants. All right, let's work our way up to the next tallest boot, which is a 10 to an 11 inch tall boot, also known as ropers a lot of times, but you can also find short pea-weave boots that are around 10 inches tall as well, and do feature higher heels and more pointed toe shapes. Most often though, you'll see a short boot like this around 10 to 11 inches tall with also a short heel. And also a lot of times they won't have a toe bug. Sometimes they'll have a square toe like this Twisted X here, which is 11 inches tall. You do have a square toe on this one, and the bug and wrinkle for a little bit more of a Western style, Western look. But both of these would pretty much be considered ropers a lot of the time, or stockman boots. The downside of this 10 to 11 inch tall boot is sometimes the openings of boots, depending on which ones you get, are really wide, so it can create a bucket effect when you wear jeans. The jeans can kind of slide down into the top of the boot here, and that's just not a good look. It looks really sloppy and can be fixed by a taller boot, which we'll get into next. All right, so the next sort of height range for cowboy boots is 12 to 13 inches tall. And that's what you have here. I think this is the best height for cowboy boots. It's such a classic look, it's so traditional looking, and it comes up high enough to where your pants can go over the top of the boot and you really don't get any bucket effect. So the bucket really only happens between 10 and 11 inches tall, but then when you get to 12 to 13 inches tall, the jeans just really sort of flow over the top of the boot, especially if you stack your jeans, which means you buy an extra long length so that you have some extra material down here and the jeans don't ride up when you're either riding horseback or sitting down and so on. So I really like the 12 to 13 inch tall height the best. It's my absolute favorite, but again, there are some advantages to going even taller. All right, here we have a 14 inch tall boot, and this is like right on the edge, or is a buckaroo boot. So the tall boots, the tall tops, right, that are over 14 inches tall, they usually are more cowboy work boots. and a lot of times they'll also come with a higher heel, a spur shelf, things like this that working cowboys need. And the reason why they are so tall is to protect the leg from brush and other things. 14 inches is about as tall as I can go for practical uses in my life. I'm not a cowboy, so I don't need anything taller than 14 inches tall. This is a beautiful boot. Just because they are tall doesn't mean that they're bad boots. They are awesome buckaroo boots a lot of the times because they have to be, because cowboys are working in them all day long. And you can even get boots taller than 14 inches tall, and those are called tall tops. Tall tops are boots that are over 16 inches tall, and I don't have any here in my collection just because they're not practical to my life. But I have done a lot of in-store videos about tall tops, and they are very popular, especially for working cowboys who need that type of height to protect their legs while they work. And of course, boots can get taller than 16 inches tall. I've seen boots that are 20 inches plus tall. However, that is really impractical for my life. But I want to know what your favorite height is. Let me know down in the comments. For those of you coming through trying to figure out what's the best height for your next pair of cowboy boots or your first pair, let me know what you thought of this video. I hope it helped you in your decision making. Thank you so much for watching today. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
What sort of height might be right for you for your next pair of cowboy boots? Yeah. Thank you so much for watching today. Why don't you check out the one up here that I did about different types of cowboy boot linings? Or I got a music video down here I think you might enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Have a good one.